Hey guys, Steve Mortenson here from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. I'm 42 years old, and I tell you what, if you take a look around right now, you're gonna see that I'm in my most favorite place in the world. Where am I? I'm in my boat out on a lake. I love it here, love it. I mean, if I could spend every day out here, I would, and I pretty much do. I'm on the water so much that water, it runs through my veins. I mean, some people say I fish way too much, but I don't think I can fish enough. Now, I want to tell you guys why I think I would be a great contender to be on Top Hooker. First and foremost, I own a full-time fishing guide service. I mean, this is what I do for a living. And it's my job to make sure that my clients that I take fishing do what? That they catch fish. Now, every day isn't going to be an easy day, but I tell you what, so far for the last 10 years, my record has been flawless. Every client that I've had in my boat has caught fish. Now, some days are tough, but I tell you what, by being a fishing guide, I've actually learned how to adapt to all the different situations that I'm presented with. Because if we're not catching fish, I either have to move to a new location, or I have to change the lures, or change our presentation. There's little things that I've learned to watch for to make sure that my clients catch fish. Now, when I'm not guiding, I'm either on the water fishing for fun, or I'm out practicing for tournaments, or I'm in tournaments. Love to fish tournaments. I love it. I love it. I can't get enough of fishing tournaments. Now, if there was a tournament going on right now, or this weekend, which there is, you better believe that I'm going to be fishing that tournament. There's just, I mean, my heartbeat, it just goes, and my adrenaline just pumped up just talking about fishing tournaments. There's just something about the competition of just me against that fish, against the other competitors, against the weather, against the situation that you're presented with, trying to figure out the seasonal patterns of the fish, and just to be able to put that all together and actually win a tournament is awesome, such a rewarding feeling to know that I beat all these other guys. I figured out the piece of the puzzle that nobody else could figure out to win that tournament. To me, that is the most rewarding experience that one can experience while fishing. I mean, it is awesome, awesome. Now, I've learned basically to fish any type of situation. So, I mean, no matter what the weather conditions are, I've learned how to adapt to that. Now, your viewers are definitely going to fall in love with me on the show, and they're going to probably cheer me on. Why? Because, number one, I'm an average guy with a huge drive to succeed. I mean, I just can't get enough of fishing. And from where I've been and from where I am now, fishing has been a huge part of my life. Now, I've won several first and second place local tournaments. Last year, I was in a tournament. It was my big championship, and day one, I was leading the tournament, and I spent all this time on the water getting ready for the tournament. But day two came around, I tell you, but the night before, after day one, I could not sleep at all. I couldn't sleep a wink. I was so excited. I thought we were going to win this big championship. And day two, we lost to two key winning fish that cost us a tournament. But I don't want to talk about that right now. Right now I want to talk about what kind of fishing I've all done. I've fished for almost any kind of freshwater species of fish that swim up pretty much in North America. I fished for largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, which is my favorite. I fished for walleye, big northern pike, big muskie. Love fishing for muskie. Muskie is definitely a challenging fish to try to catch. Fish for sturgeon. I've done cat fishing. I've done fly fishing. I fish from a boat, fish from a canoe, fish from a kayak, fish with waders on. I've done float tube fishing. I fished out on Lake Michigan with the deep downriggers for like coho, salmon, lake trout. The only kind of fishing I haven't done yet is deep sea fishing or saltwater fishing, but I believe that I'm totally up for the challenge just because of all my background and how much experience I have fishing, that I could pretty much figure it out. I think no matter what kind of fishing it is, I think I have that background and all that knowledge to succeed, to basically to win this contest. Now, I've done so much fishing that I've actually ended up in the ER a few times too. I've had hooks in the hand, hooks in the back of the head. One time I actually almost lost my finger. I had the boat came down and sliced my finger and broke it all the way down to the bone and almost flayed it right off. Ended up in the ER for that. That wasn't good. But I tell you what, I didn't give up. Still went back out fishing, and I just have that drive to succeed when it comes to fishing. if there's one thing that I know about fishing, is that you never know what's going to happen. I mean, especially with the weather. I mean, you never know what's going to happen with weather conditions that you're faced with. I mean, just last Saturday, we had the weirdest thing happen. Out in a fishing tournament, I was doing about 70 some miles across the lake, and all of a sudden there's this bird called the cormorant. He was going the same direction as I was, and he was like right next to me, and I thought he was going to go up or go away from me. He ended up coming straight in front of the boat, ran right over it. He came, broke off some of my electronics on my boat, flopping around down in the boat. Had to get the net and scoop him out, but as soon as I did that, he ended up getting caught on a treble hook, and then he's swimming away. So I had to fight this cormorant bird back to the boat, and it was crazy. I mean, and then I finally got him off, and then he swam away. So I think I woke him up and shook him up pretty good. But I mean, crazy things happen when I go fishing. So I've even caught weird things. Like this year, I've caught 2 fishing poles. I caught somebody's boxer shorts. I mean, I've caught some weird things fishing. So definitely, I'm definitely one to watch. That's for sure. Now, I've even fished in ice fishing blizzard conditions and still managed to catch fish. I mean, I fished in some of the nastiest weather. I fished in a boat while it's hailing, blizzard, in a boat, snowing, in a boat, not just out in a little ice shack, you know, out on the lake, but I've done that too. And so no matter what the weather conditions, I think I can pretty much handle any type of challenge that I'm faced with. Now, I know this opportunity would change the life for a lot of people. But for me personally, I know this would change my life tremendously. Reason being, just from where I've been in the past and all the struggles I've gone through and how much effort and time I've put into my fishing career to make fishing my life, I know that I would be really good at this show. And I know that if I have the drive and if I keep pushing and keep pushing, that I pretty much can beat any contender that I'm faced with, just because I have more push and more drive than anybody else, and that I can win the title of top hooker. All right, guys, right now I want to take you guys out on the water, and I'm going to put a pole in my hand. I'm going to show you guys what I do when I'm fishing. All right, guys, check it out. Going up a really shallow spot right now. I have a feeling that the big bass up here spawning are getting ready to start making their beds. We got to be really quiet, but I know I'm going to catch a few here, so you guys are in for a treat. So check this out. Oh yeah, there's one. Come on, baby. Come on. Yeah. Oh, little one. Just a little one. Fighting pretty good now. Just a little one. I thought he was big, but he turned out to be a little one. There we go. There we go. Just a little bass. Not the size I'm after, but tell you what, they are fun to catch. Give them some loving. Yes, I just kissed the fish. There's one right there. Come on. This one feels better. Come on. Whoa, baby. Whoa, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, this is a, come on, baby. Oh, yeah. It's a big bass. Oh. Oh, gee. Oh, it's a monster. Oh, whoa. Whew. Come on. Oh. Oh. I tried to lift him up without reaching down and lifting him. Broke the line. Oh. Well, let's try again. Let me get rigged up again. See if I can get another one. Oh, man. That was a big fish. Let's try that again.